Billy the Kid, the most feared outlaw of the Wild West, a gunslinger who took down 21 men, one for every year of his short life. A criminal so notorious that lawmen hunted him across the frontier. But what if I told you that almost everything you've ever heard about Billy the Kid is wrong? From his real name and his true kill count, and even the question whether he actually died in 1881, the legend of Billy the Kid has been twisted and exaggerated over time. But today, we're setting the record straight. Hello, back to Left in the Past, and back to another video. Today we are talking about who Billy the Kid truly was. But before we get into this video, if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on another video. Also helps me out a whole lot, so it's a win-win for the both of us. But with all that said, let's get into the story. Let's start with the basics. Billy the Kid's name wasn't really Billy. He was born Henry McCarty in New York City in 1859. Which is crazy because one of the Wild West's most famous outlaw was born in a big city. After his father died, his mother moved him out west, and by the time he was just 15 years old, he was already an orphan, and that's when his life of crime truly began. But Billy wasn't a gunslinger at first. His first crime was stealing laundry, which is crazy to me that one of the most notorious gunslingers started his criminal career by stealing clothes. And one of the biggest myths about Billy the Kid was his kill count. It's said that he killed 21 men, one for every year of his life, but the truth, it was probably around 8 or 9. Now Billy was involved in a lot of shootouts, but most of the kills attributed to him was by other gang members. However, he did kill at least one sheriff's deputy during his famous escape from jail, which made his legend grow even more. And speaking of the jail escape, this is where Billy truly became a legend. In 1881, he was captured and sentenced to hang for murder. And they locked him up in the Lincoln County Courthouse in New Mexico, and 2 armed guards watched him at all times. But Billy had other plans. While under guard, Billy somehow managed to slip out of his shackles, grab a deputy's gun, and shoot him dead. Then he took a shotgun, waited upstairs, and ambushed another guard. And after all that, he walked out of the jailhouse, stole a horse, and then rode off into the sunset. And just a few months after escaping, Billy was supposedly tracked down by Sheriff Pat Garrett in Fort Sumner, New Mexico. The story goes that Billy walked into a dark room, didn't recognize Garrett, and asked "Quién es?", which is Spanish for "who is it?", and in response, Garrett shot him dead. But here's where things get weird. Some people believe that Pat Garrett didn't actually kill Billy that night. Witness descriptions were inconsistent, and some claim that Billy faked his death and lived under a new identity. Decades later, a man named Brushy Bill Roberts came forward claiming to be Billy the Kid. He had scars that matched wounds Billy was known to have, and he knew details only Billy would have known. So did Billy the Kid actually escape death one last time? So what's the truth? Was Billy the Kid really a ruthless killer, or just a young outlaw caught up in war between corrupt lawmen and criminals? Did he really die at 21, or did he escape and live out his days under a different name? But one thing's for sure, Billy the Kid wasn't just a legend in the Wild West. He was the Wild West. So what do y'all think? Did Pat Garrett really kill Billy the Kid, or did he survive? Leave it in the comments below. Okay, that's what we all for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. Also subscribe down below and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on another video. Also, it helps me out a whole lot, so it's a win-win for the both of us. But with all that said, I hope you'll have a great day. But this story is left in the past.